Good morning, everyone. Welcome back into North Dakota today. Partnering horses and humans to benefit the mind, body, and spirit of people with physical, cognitive, emotional, behavioral, and mental health needs. Bison Strides is truly making a difference within the FM community. I was able to visit NDSU's campus and see how this program is making a positive impact. Let's take a look. Okay, good morning, everyone. I am here at NDSU and I am here with Erica Berg, and she is the director of everything that we have going on here. Erica, do you really want to tell us about what the Bison Strides program is?
Certainly I can. And so Bison Strides is an equine assisted services program, and we serve individuals with physical, cognitive, emotional, behavioral, and mental health challenges. We partner them with horses to build resiliency, strength, and independence. We have 4 different programs at Bison Strides, and one of them is an adapted horsemanship program, which is what you kind of see in the background here. And so we're basically adapting the tack, the equipment, the support folks might need to be able to ride independently. We have a partnership with Beyond Boundaries Therapy Services, who offer physical and occupational therapy with equine movement. We also have a veterans horsemanship program and then a ground-based equine assisted learning program for youth.
Wow, well, that's a lot going on. How long have you been in this role?
So we started Bison Strides in 2017. I've been at NDSU going on 16 years now in the Animal Science Department. We offer a minor in equine assisted services. So undergraduate students can earn a minor in this type of work. So learning how to instruct individuals with disabilities on riding, on equine guided learning types of activities and things. And so that's been fantastic. And so they do their practical teaching hours out here, kind of like student teachers do.
Yeah, and we can see a little bit. Are they still behind us? I think maybe they're just finishing up, but we really got a live look at what really is going on here. Do you want to explain really what the strategy is for these individuals and the horses?
Yeah, sure. And so when we partner folks with horses, there's a lot of benefits that we see to that. And so when we talk about the physical benefits of horseback riding, we know that when a human sits on a horse's back and the horse walks, it moves that person's pelvis as if they were walking on their own 2 feet. And so what's what's cool about that is if somebody has weakness in their body, or if they have an asymmetry in their gait, it can help to normalize the motor patterns of the body. Also, we've got little kiddos that sometimes have a gross motor delay where they're not walking yet, and putting them on the back of a horse, if that neuromuscular system is intact, can kind of, what we say, sort of jumpstart their body and organize their sensory system so that they get their body and their brain gets the input of how to move your pelvis and walk. And then we see lots of kids walking, climbing stairs when they weren't doing that before. So that physical part of it. And then we also have the cognitive and motor planning kind of piece. And so when you ride a horse, if anybody's ever ridden, knows that there's a lot that goes into that, right? So we have to do things at a certain time. If we pull back on the reins and we want to go faster, that's not going to work. The horse is going to stop. And so there's a lot of things motor planning wise, and then just skill development that you can learn. Learning patience, right? You can't come in the arena angry riding a horse, because that's gonna create some things with your partnership with the horse. And then also just emotionally and building self-confidence and self-esteem. When you have somebody riding a 1,200-pound animal and you ask them to whoa and they stop, or you ask them to turn right and they listen to what you're saying, that's a huge confidence builder, particularly if we have kids and adults who maybe don't have a lot of choices in their day, right? Like kids in general don't. Like they have to get up when they're supposed to go to school, and the parents tell them what to do, teachers, all that. But they're at the barn, they have more choice and flexibility, and that just helps to boost that confidence.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yes, we saw a little bit of that with McKenna. Do you want to talk about maybe her journey with you guys?
Yeah, so McKenna's actually been riding for, I think, close to 10 years. She was at a program prior to this called Riding on Angel's Wings, who we used to partner with. They very unfortunately closed in 2017, and so Bison Strides was born. And we really have just seen an incredible growth in her, like in her strength, in her flexibility, in her ability, like the riding skills that she's demonstrating now. I was just saying, we usually have her on a different horse, but he's not back yet. And I think we're going to move her to Blondie, because just her position on the horse, the engagement that she has with her is fantastic. And so just her riding skills have developed, her attention, her ability to focus has really grown, and her parents can talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, so good stuff. So, yeah.
What does this really mean to you to combine your love for horses and giving back to your community and individuals who maybe wouldn't have had this opportunity?
Right. So that is a huge piece for me. And I think everybody who's involved with Bison Strides feels that, right? So we think that, or we feel that everybody has something to offer the world, right? Every person, every human has something to offer the world. And so by having NDSU students in the arena teaching, by having NDSU students volunteer, we have service learning opportunities for students. People are able to see that everyone has skills. Everyone needs help with something, like me included, you included, right? But everyone has something to offer the world. And so I think that is a really important piece of what we're doing. And it's because it's really the horses that are doing, that are doing the work.
Well, my name's Terry Healy, and my daughter McKenna has been riding horses since 2010 when she was 8 years old. We went out to Riding on Angel's Wings. And then more recently, we've been here since Erica came over with Bison Strides and NDSU, and really appreciate that program here right in our backyard.
Absolutely. So this is your daughter behind us.
Yes.
How does it feel as a parent to see how she's grown over all these years with horses?
Oh, it's exciting. I mean, the horse gives... it's just, you never thought it would help your child that much, but she has grown control. She has a gait walk. She may dart out into traffic, and this really has given her some of that patience, understanding. She can drive the horse, which really, with some of her abilities, is amazing to see.
I mean, she's right behind us, really seeing, like you said, the control, and she looks amazing on there.
Yeah, it's really fun to see. And what Erica has done here at Bison Strides, they've even more recently reached out to the community with the veteran program. And also Kenna rides 1 day a week, but she also comes out here and does volunteer work. So with the school in Red River Human Resources, she comes out here, cleans stalls and brushes the horses, and gets to even spend more time out here. So that's just great that we're doing more outreach to the community.
Absolutely. So the horses give back to her by teaching her these skills, and then she gives back to the horses in the program by volunteering. How does that feel, as a parent, her wanting to really give back?
Right. I think it's just amazing how, we can find opportunities in our community for her to give back, and as a volunteer opportunity. I mean, I've never seen her clean a stall so fast and enjoy it. So yeah, it's really great.